Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, crafty friends. My name is Alicia, but as always, you can call me Crafty Al, or if you wanted to, let's see, you can call me Crafty Elf. I'll take it, or Crafty Elf. I am so glad that you all are here. This is the kickoff for my 2024 live Advent series. So if you were here last year, it's pretty similar, but this is going to be your video that if you join us late in the series, you're going to want to come back here because I'm giving you lots of details about the series, about what we're going to do each day, and about the secret words you're going to want to collect for the end of the series giveaways. I know many of you are already over there chatting, letting me know where you're from, but if you are coming in late, please go ahead and let us know that over there in the chat. If you're watching this on replay, let us know where you're watching from down in that comment section below. Let me know if you did any Black Friday shopping, if you did any after Thanksgiving shopping. I have a little story that I'll share with you. Also, let me know, do you have any Advent calendars? I know Elisa shared that she has all 3 of them now. And then Barbara said she got the Spellbinders. And if you do have the Spellbinders and you haven't opened it yet, just so you know, even better than last year. I know that many of you have already seen like the sneak peeks, and my channel members the other night on the channel member live, I actually let them look at a page. But I'm going to be doing a pre-recorded video every day for Spellbinders. So I actually already opened up one of the calendars and I've been using it. But here, look at that. This is probably one of my favorite projects ever. So make sure when you come back on the 1st that you also watch that pre-recorded video. One thing I want to share here, and I think I forgot to make a special banner for it, but oh, here we go. We'll show this one. So I want to try to get through. I have 4 pages of notes here that I'm going to try to get through. Now, it is big font, but I want to try to get through that quickly. But I know that you might have some questions. So if you do, I want you to put question in all caps in front of your comment over there. And as I go along, I'm going to try to star those and I will answer them at the end. So please, so I don't miss it, make sure you type that question in all caps in front of that. Let's see here. Will it be on the Spellbinder site? No, Chris, it will be on my channel each morning. Now, because on the 1st and the 2nd, I'm going to have sheet load videos. My Spellbinders video goes live at 8 o'clock, I think, but every other day of the 24, it should go live at 7 o'clock a.m., just right on my channel. So if you're not already subscribed with all notifications turned on, go ahead and do that. And then you should get a little notification or message when that video has went live. And speaking of that, speaking of subscribers, if you are going to be chatting with us while I'm live, you do need to be a subscriber of more than 5 minutes. Because it's just me here running everything, that's going to help me with the moderation of the comments. So go ahead and click on that subscribe button, especially because later we will be voting on the color combo that I'm going to be using this year. And I think to vote, you also have to be subscribed to do that in the chat. I do see one question I'll answer really quickly. Susan says, how was my Thanksgiving? It was very nice. It was just very relaxed here at home. We don't do the traditional like turkey, stuffing, that kind of stuff. Instead, we do what we call little pans, but it's raclette, where we cook on these little pans, and yeah, it's just fun. We like to do it. I just saw Helga's here. Welcome, Helga. I have some good news about your package. And I wanted to say something else before I got started. Oh, I was going to tell you about my Black Friday. Shh, don't tell my daughter. But I got up at 4:30 this morning and I went to Target at 5:30 to get her the newly released and very limited edition Taylor Swift Tortured Poets Department, the anthology, the vinyl albums. Luckily I got there and they were giving out little tickets, and so I was able to get one of the vinyl sets, but they did run out because they were limited. Let me know if you were at Target this morning for a Swiftie in your life. All right, guys, let me see if I have any questions to start. All right, I think we're good. Don't forget, if you have a question, to go ahead and put question in front of that for me, and then later I will answer those. All right, but I say, why don't we go ahead and get started? So let me bring my notes. Well, I'll just leave them up there. So each day from the 1st through the 24th, I'm going to be going live at 10 a.m. Central. So that's the same time that I started today's kickoff. Now, if we get into the month and something comes up where either I can't be here at 10 or I can't be live that day, I will let you know as soon as I can, but otherwise I'm going to go ahead and schedule them all for 10 a.m. so you can set reminders if you want. Down in that description box below is a link to a playlist, so you'll want to follow that. One other thing I want to just get out there, I'm not sure if Nightbot has let you know yet, but Spellbinders Advent Calendars. So yesterday, Simon Says Stamp, scrapbook.com, and Spellbinders still had them for sale. This morning, only Spellbinders does. So it's kind of your last chance to get it if you want to order one. I know that it won't get here in time for us to open together, but you could always play a little crafty catch up. So Nightbot will be putting out a link every once in a while if you want to check out the Spellbinders, and it's also down in that description box below. And I did see Karen all the way up the top, it's way past up on my comment, says that she likes my sweatshirt. Thank you. Yes, I've had this for a couple of years and I thought I would put it on for today. And you know, maybe during the Advent series I'll be wearing some fun shirts. So let's see. Oh, Catherine scored some stuff at Target. Oh, wrong one. I picked the wrong one right here. She shopped early Black Friday. Awesome. And then let's see. Elisa said Amazon may still have it. That's true. I didn't check there. I didn't link that one, but you could look there too. All right. All right. So each day I am going to be opening at the 3 and maybe starting on the 1st 4 Advent calendars. I am going to be doing this year, the same as last year, Tailored Expressions and Pink and Main. And new for this year, sorry, same as last year was Tailored Expressions and Spellbinders. New for this year is Pink and Main. And my friend Helga in the chat, who is Crea Bea, has sent me one from Gummy Pan. And I just got notification in my email today that it might be delivered to my P.O. box on Saturday. So it could possibly be here before we start opening on the 1st. Now, if it doesn't show up or I can't make it to the post office, I will just start opening it as soon as I can. So, you know, we might be a couple days behind because on Saturday, let's see, in the morning, I'm going to have some stuff to do, like crafty stuff, getting ready for the new sheet load. And then in the evening, I'm going to see Wicked. If you have already seen Wicked, let me know over in that chat. I am super excited. It's one of my favorite musicals, and I hear that the movie is outstanding. So I am way, way excited. So I did mention that new for this year is Pink and Main. And I just want to give like a big shout out to Michelle right up front that I had already bought 2 Tailored Expressions and 2 Spellbinders Advent calendars for myself. I buy one to open here with you guys and then one to give away. Well, I reached out to Michelle after I saw that hers were up for pre-order, and I'd never gotten one before. And I reached out after I bought my own. I did buy the one that I'll be using. And I asked her if she would donate one for a giveaway. And you guys, she has done that. So big thanks to Michelle. Make sure to go on her social media at Pink and Main and let her know that you appreciate the giveaway. And if you are going to shop at Pink and Main, if you put in the notes section, Crafty Al sent me, just so she knows that her giveaway, sending me one for a giveaway was worth it. Also, I just checked out their site, and they are having, for their Black Friday sale, the more you buy, the more free gifts you get. And it says up to 12. So you might want to check that out. One of the dies you're going to see today, I got from them. Went last night to Wicked. Awesome. I'm super excited to go. We are all going as a family on Saturday. Speaking of like one to give away or getting calendars donated, the Spellbinders, I had already pre-ordered 2, and then they reached out to me to see if I would like to have one to open and share on my channel, and that's what I had to do that little album for. So because they sent me that one, I tried to open it as carefully as I could for my pre-recorded series so that we will reopen it here live each day. And then, you guys, that means I have 2 tailored expressions to give away. Sorry, 2 Spellbinders. I have my notes here and I am not even following them. Here we go. Sorry. Spellbinders reached out for those pre-recorded, and I have 2 of those to give away. Let's see, I already said that. Oh, each day. So again, just like last year, I will open all the Crafty Advent calendars, and then we will choose one live to focus on. And this year, just like last, I will be using Wheel of Names. So what I have done, and I will add Gummy a pan when I get it, but I have added, let's see, 3 artist choice, which would mean I get to pick what I want to work with that day. 3 viewers choice, which we will do a poll because I know that you guys like some polls. And then I also have 3 for each of the companies. Now, if you look closely on that wheel, there is a yellow one. It just went by the arrow, and it says members choice. Now, because I can't narrow I can't narrow it down to only members, like in a poll, like, oh, only let my members in on this poll. But what I can do is use a different software to choose a member now in the chat. Now, hold up, I see. Let me go. I see it's freezing for some of you. My thing says excellent quality. Maybe go out and come back in. I am connected directly to the internet. So it could be on your end, or it could just be YouTube. Speaking of that, who came here from Jennifer McGuire's live? She might be breaking YouTube. I know that she broke her website. But anyway, that member's choice, one member in the chat that day, if it comes up on that, that's why I only gave it 1 spot, is going to get to choose what company I create with. So that's pretty big. And if you're not yet a member, which shout out to my members in the chat, their names are highlighted and have those little icons next to them. If you want to find out about other perks of membership, there's a join button below this video, or down in the description box, you can click on the link and you can find out more. Just clicking on the link does not automatically enroll you. It just takes you to where you can get more information. So each day, each day I'm going to be creating a tag. And what I do is narrow it down. I narrow down what I can create. I did see, I had a comment earlier I wanted to share. Oh no. Oh, here we go. Elisa said, I love watching Alicia create off the cuff with whatever she opens. I am not talented enough to do that. I'm sure you are, Lisa. And one thing, probably don't need to see that anymore. One thing that helps me off the cuff during this series is the fact that I'm only making a little tag. I've narrowed it down to a single color palette. And the other thing I do is I really try to stick to only products that I've gotten during the series. So I won't be going into my stash, finding other stamps or other dies. But as we go along in the month and I've opened more of the gifts, I'm going to have more to pull from to add to the tag. So if you watch last year's series, which I have that playlist linked below, you'll kind of see that as time went on, the tag got slightly fancier because I could pull in, oh, this would look great with a stamp I already got this month or a die. So that keeps it easy for me. And with it being tags, that is a smaller area for me to have to decorate, so it makes it easier. And using tags was inspired by my crafty friend Danny, who is Danny's Dreams here on YouTube this month, and she's just got a couple days left. She did a Tag a Day November series where she made a tag and shared it each day on her channel. So make sure to check that out. Let's see. Let's go ahead. I'm going to show you what this year's tags will be. So again, just like with my cardstocks, I will already kind of pre-know, or I've already pre-decided what my tag will look like. You know, I mean, they won't all look the same, but they are going to come from these tag sets throughout the month. So down here, last year, these are the ones I used. The set from My Favorite Things, this Tailored Expression shaker tag, which it doesn't have to be a shaker tag. I did not use it last year every time as a shaker. And then I just have this generic die. I think this might be an old Lifestyle Crafts or Quick Cuts die. And new for this year, again, inspired by my friend Danny because she used this during her series, is this tag set from Pink and Maine. So I had to order this after I got my advent calendar to throw into the mix for what we'll be creating with this year. Now, there are going to be giveaways both throughout the month and then at the end. First of all, I'm going to be giving away each day's tag to a live viewer. Now, if something happens where I can't go live or, you know, like a pre-recorded, then there will be some way in that video that you can enter to win. But each day we'll choose somebody live, and then there's going to be a Google form for those winners to fill out. And each day I'll kind of say where that is. But just so you know, if you do win a daily tag, you need to fill out the form within 24 hours. I'm going to collect them all because at the end of the month, I do like an overview. So they won't be sent out till January 2025, but I won't be tracking you down. So if you enter to win a tag, make sure to fill out that form. And I do ask, last year, I didn't put any limit on how many tags you could win. I am going to ask this year that you only win up to 2 tags. So maybe if you win in the first 12 days sometime, maybe don't enter again until the last half, but that way it just spreads the love a little bit more. The tag giveaways are open to anywhere in the world. I will mail those out to anywhere in the world. Now, the other giveaways I do, which are big, I'm going to be giving away this year 4 Crafty Advent calendars. Now, today I'm going to tell you how you kind of earn your entries. And at the end of the month, I will be back with the official, this is how you enter to win. All right. So right now, I'm not going to tell you much about that because it would be a whole nother long video. But what you're going to do each day during my live, I am randomly going to share a secret word of the day. The key word there, guys, is secret. You cannot give it away in the chat. You cannot give it away in the comments. Now, if the word would be like happy, and you just happen to say, oh, I'm happy to be here today, or I'm happy I saw your video, you know what? That's fine. You can put that. But what I don't want you to do is like put happy in all caps with asterisks around it, or down in the comments or here say, oh, the secret word is, don't give it away, because I want those of you who are taking the time to watch these videos to be the ones that have those entries at the end. So please abide for that and don't ruin it. And another sad thing is if you do give it away, and I can tell that it's on purpose, you will be disqualified from the giveaway. So please don't do that. Let everybody who's watching these get a fair chance at it. If you are cool with that, go ahead and put secret over in that chat. And while I'm thinking about it, and I already saw that Michelle has already printed the secret word form. She already found it, or maybe Nightbot has shared it. But yeah, let me go to my overhead. So last year I told you guys, oh, you know, keep a sticky note or keep a piece of paper to keep all of your secret words on. Well, you guys, this year I have made you a printable that anybody can print out. So you'll have one place to keep them all. You'll see here that I will be giving one during the kickoff each day of the Advent, and then I'll be doing a recap where I show all the tags together. And thank you very much for everybody who is agreeing to keep our secret words a secret. I appreciate that. Now, down here at the bottom is the bonus words section. Throughout the month, I will be giving bonus words out randomly. Sometimes those will be during the live. I have already given out one during my stint on Craft Roulette last week. In yesterday's email newsletter, I gave one out. I gave one out during the members live. So this is just what I'm saying. You, over the next month, you're going to want to read every post that I make on Facebook, on YouTube, each email newsletter that I send out, because there might be a secret word in there. And the secret words at the end of the month, those are like your entries into the giveaway. So if you gather 25 secret words, you have 25 chances of winning those Advent calendars at the end of the month. Now, with the Advent calendars, because of the size and weight of the packages, anybody here in the US knows postage has got a little bit crazy. You mail a thick envelope and it's $5. So it's crazy. So I do need to keep those Advent calendars in the United States only to subscribers who are 18 years and older. Now, because I had so many international friends every day last year join us, I didn't have a giveaway last year, but this year, I'm not going to reveal the details yet. This year, my international friends are going to want to collect the secret words too. And at the end of it, I will have a giveaway for you. It will be a $50 US dollar value. So I wanted to include you this year because I know so many of you were here every day last year. Let me look through my list here. Oh, one thing, so I have, which I'll show you in a minute, I have the 4 Advent calendars to give away. And let's say you've already bought the Spellbinders. When you submit your form later in the month of your entries, you can tell me, I want them split between them all, or like, I just want my entries to go to this specific one. Like maybe you didn't get the pink and Maine, but you got the others and you want them to go to there. So you will have a chance that you're not going to win a calendar that you might already have. And so again, at the end of the month, I'll give you all those details, and I will tell you there are thousands of entries that I have to calculate and double and triple check. So I won't be back until January 2025 to do the giveaway announcement. So just be aware of that. It just takes a long time, and I really want to make sure that everybody is getting the entries that they earned. And so we're very careful. And I did come live last year and announce the winners live. So we'll see if we can work that out as well. If you do win one of them, you have a week to claim it. Now, if one of those Advent calendars does not get claimed in that week, I will do one redraw, but I'm not going to chase people down. But I will tell you, last year, they were claimed within the first 24 hours. So I don't think we'll have a problem with that. Let's go ahead and take just a quick look at the calendars. And then you guys, we are going to pick the color palette for this year. So let me bring in what I have so far. So up first, this is the Tailored Expressions. Let me see if I can back out just a little bit. This box is big. Okay. You can see the tape that's holding down my mat. Okay, so this is the Tailored Expressions Advent Calendar. This box is even bigger than last year. I know you probably can't see on screen, but since I pre-ordered mine, and wow, it was a while ago that I pre-ordered mine, I got a free gift inside this. So I have not opened it up yet. Well, first of all, let's look. So inside, there are bags with numbers. So each day, we will be opening up the bag that has the number of the day. All right. And I thought what I might do, let me know what you think. I know you can't see it all yet, but I thought about maybe putting the bags here on my little shelves. And then each day I can go and like hunt for the number. If you think that's a good idea, put the word shelf over in the chat. If I see enough, I will. But if I don't see any, then I'll just leave them in the box. But with the box, I kind of have to rifle through them. So there we have, those are what that looks like. And let's go ahead and open up our special gift. Oh, Susan, I didn't even notice there's a day 25. I wasn't even paying attention to the bags I was pulling out. Awesome. All right. It looks like a lot of you are liking the shelf idea. I do too. I think that'll be fun to kind of figure out where it is each day. All right, let's see what we got for our special gift, which I'm not going to change the camera because I know I'll have to zoom out again. But here we got a little box. It's kind of heavy. It's kind of heavy. Let's see. If you pre-ordered and got the secret gift, let me know over in the chat. All right, are we ready? Ooh. That's why it's heavy. It's a paper punch. All right, let's see. First of all, it's TE branded. It's got their little logo on there. And then it is a corner rounder in small, medium, and large. I love that. Now, when I first opened that box, I thought, oh my gosh, I think I just ordered one of those for myself for Christmas. So I saw somebody, and now I can't remember. They had a punch that looked very similar to this, but instead of doing rounded corners, it did angled corners. So like it had 3 different sides, and it would do an angle corner like this. And I thought that would be perfect for making tags. So I think I put that on my Christmas wish list on Amazon, but that's fun. That's nice that I have those 3 sizes all in one spot. I see a lot of you got the gift. Oh, Tracy said she received the pencils gift. Was there different gifts? I didn't even know that. I had no idea. All right. Now, the next Advent calendar I have is the Spellbinders. So this box is the same as last year. And I have to open it carefully because, like I say, I've already cut the doors open. You see how nice and gentle I tried to be with that? You guys, I don't know if you've been around here long, but I probably told you, if you have, that I do not like X-Acto knives. You know, in case you're not sure what that is, it is like the knives, you know, that have that blade. I don't like using them. I always feel like I'm going to cut my finger off. Well, spoiler alert, I did not cut myself, but I did use that as I was opening each of the doors. I did open each of the doors. I used that knife, so I tried to be as careful as I could. And so, you know, last year I had no idea what I was getting. While this year I do know what's in the Spellbinders calendar, besides like day 1, day 6, and the last day, I really don't know what's in what, you know, because like I did all those videos over a few days, a whole bunch at a time. So some days will still be a surprise for me inside of this calendar. Okay, Tracy said that was autocorrect. Okay, phew. I was wondering what the pencils were. All right, and finally, again, a big thanks to Michelle at Pink and Main. This is the calendar that I bought, and then the one I give away is the one that she sent me. So that was super sweet. But this is my first year getting Pink and Main. I'm not sure if they've had one in the past. If you're in the chat, let me, and like you've gotten it in past years, let me know if this is the first year or if they've had it before. And you know what? While I wait for that, I've done a lot of talking in 30 minutes. I'm going to get a drink. All right. So, Pink and Main, which that piece of paper is just covering up my address. It's that's like the little label for the advent calendar. All right. Michelle says she never knew Pink and Main had one. So I didn't either. Like, I'm not sure if I knew about it last year, but this year I did hear about it. Michelle, if you are not yet on my email list, go ahead and sign up for that, because this year, as soon as I knew any of the advent calendars were for pre-order or for sale, I sent out a notification, because I know that I appreciated when somebody let me know when those were done. So Nightbot is probably throwing out, oh, right here, Nightbot has thrown out. You'll want to click on that link over in the chat, and then you can sign up for my email list. Oh, here we go. We got some answers. So Patricia said she saw the videos last year. Susan said they had one last year. Anna and Lisa. Awesome. All right. So this is, hopefully they'll keep having them if we love them, right? And you know what? Now that you say that, that maybe I did watch some of those reveals because I wanted to know if I should buy it. I probably did know they had one last year. All right. So inside, here's some pretty tissue paper. I will save that for gifts. And then just like Tailored Expressions, everything's in bags. And these have some numbers on them. Awesome. Ooh, that one's thick. Look at that. Love it. So let me see. Okay, now I have, oops, sorry. I did not mean, well, you know what? I actually did mean to put that up. We're going to pick the color palette, and then I'm going to do the Q&A. I do have a few questions starred, but if you think I might not have seen your question or you have came up with one, I want you to go ahead and get those in now and make sure to put question in all caps in front of it, because we're kind of winding down here. Which wait, hold up. It is going to be secret word time. Now, this is the only day that I will be sharing my filled out page. Otherwise, I'm keeping them secret too. And if I would write this on screen every day and you watch, you know, day 24, you're going to see all the words. But to kind of show you how you use it, I'm going to show you what I'm going to be doing. So the secret word, remember, this is secret. The secret word for the kickoff, because of yesterday's holiday and because I am definitely thankful for each and every one of you, it is going to be thankful. THANKFUL. Now, if you don't yet have your printout, write it down on a sticky note. And just so you know, spelling is not going to matter in the end. I just spell it so that if you have a question, like some words sound alike, let's be honest. So if you have a question on what word I said, that I have spelled it for you also. So you will want to make sure you do that. Yeah, Sandra, yes. Yes, now I do remember that I went and watched that. Okay, so make sure to write that down. And now, guys, so now we're going to vote on the color palette. And throughout the whole series, unless I get a different color, you know, like last year, Tailored Expressions, we got the blue cheese ink cube, and Spellbinders gave us some colorful sequins that weren't in the color palette. So on those days, I might add those colors, but otherwise, all of the tags that I create this year are going to be with a single color palette. Again, that makes them all look uniform, and it also cuts down on choices I have to make spur of the moment or off the cuff, right? So what I did was I chose a color palette. I had my channel, well, then I had 3 different places vote. So channel members, subscribers, and then my Facebook event. So I created an event for today's kickoff, and anybody who said that they were coming or they might come, they could vote on this because they saw that post. So if you're not yet a member of my Facebook group, down at the bottom of the description box is a link. You do have to answer some questions and agree to the rules, but from time to time, I do fun things like that. Now, we're going to do a poll. And if we have 2 that kind of get the same amount of votes, then we'll have a runoff between those 2. But if during the first poll, like 60% of you want like a single card, then we'll just go with that. We won't do a runoff. Now, when I do the poll, I will set a timer and you have to vote on the official poll in the chat. So, you know, you don't put it in the comments in the chat. You actually have to vote on it. So let's go overhead here. I'm not going to tell you what was what, all right, but these are our options. And this one, it looks pretty, you know, like Christmassy. Just so you know that the products that I get each day, they're not necessarily holiday related. So you don't have to pick one that necessarily looks like Christmas. But if that's your favorite, then you're going to pick it. Now I'm going to get the poll ready, but I'm not going to make it go live yet because I want to show you a close-up of each of these. So I'm going to get that ready. Pardon my reach here in front of the screen. All right. Okay. We're going to go A, B, C, D, just to make it easy. All right. A is going to be card 183. I did go ahead before I went live today, and on the back, I wrote down what either Tailored Expressions or Gina K Designs colors I think go with it. So I will pull those out today for the winner so you can kind of see it. So this is A, B, C, and D. And I do see a lot of you are just joining us. Welcome, welcome. So I'm going to start the poll, and you're going to have 2 minutes to get your vote in. So do you want A, B, C, or D? And again, if we don't get a clear winner, we will do a runoff. Like if we have 2 that have 30 or 40%, we'll do a runoff between those. And while you're voting, I'm going to wet my whistle, and I want to say welcome to everybody who has came. Thanks again to channel members who are in the chat. And Janine, I feel you on this. She says she's going to give a blanket hello to anybody she missed. I hear you, because sometimes when you come into a chat and you try to say hi to everybody, you miss people. So I like those blanket hellos too. I don't know. I probably, if I had, I do have 2 that I would probably choose between. And I did see Barbara just got in a question, so I have starred that. So make sure that you get in your questions. Oh, yes, thank you. Sandra is reminding you to give this video your stamp of approval. And we actually started that saying during last year's Advent. So stamp of approval just means give the video a thumbs up, share it with a crafty friend, maybe later leave a comment below. Just show the video some love. Thank you for the reminder, Sandra. And speaking of that, okay, we have 94 people on here and 64 likes. Can we get that a little higher? Maybe once you're done voting, go ahead and give the video a thumbs up if you haven't already. Thank you, Stephanie. She has already given me her stamp of approval. Michelle has. Thank you. All right, you have 4 seconds left to get your vote in, people. That went quick. That went quick. All right, guys. I didn't even look at the poll yet, so let's see. Let's end the poll and see what the percentages were. Thank you, Elisa, for your stamp of approval. Oh, sorry, Judy. And then I saw Elisa too. Thank you, Judy and Elisa. Okay, guys, you're going to have to forgive me. I keep trying to click on comments and they've already scrolled up. Thank you to everybody for your stamp of approval. All right, let's see. Oh, we have 3 that were kind of close. So originally in my rules, I had the chat, and then we're going to do a runoff for the top 2 unless it was a clear winner. And to me, a clear winner was like 50 to 60% plus. So what we're going to do, C and D were the top vote getters. So for my other friends who voted for A and B, I want to know now from these winners which one you would pick. All right, because I want it to be like the most, the as most favorite as I can. So I'm going to do one more poll, and this time just to make it easier, it's going to be A and B. This was originally C and D, but A and B. And now if something comes out like 50-50, oh my goodness. But here is A. So the little landscape scene, or a B, a little macaroons. I can never remember the difference. I think those might be macaroons. Let me know in the chat after you have voted. Oh, you guys, we are up to 89 thumbs up. Thank you so much. Make sure if you haven't already, you go ahead and give me one. All right. Okay, so people are saying these are macarons. Okay. I looked it up. At one time, I did know. And yes, Stephanie says yummy. Yes, they make me hungry too. All right, you guys, we have still about a minute left, still about a minute to get your vote in. A or B, which one would you like to see me create with for the entire series? And then once we have a winner, I will get those inks out so we can just see them all together. And then off camera, like today or tomorrow, I will get my little box, my daily box ready with like my tag dies, and I'll get out markers that kind of match. I'll get out the cardstocks that match, and that way I just keep it all together for this entire month. Catherine, I like this, says she doesn't know how to pronounce it correctly, but she sure can eat them. That is definitely easier. I love that. All right, you guys. That was, oh, sorry. I think I clicked on something I didn't mean to. But welcome, Vicki from Arizona. So glad you're here. But let's go ahead and find out who the winner was. End poll. All right. Drum roll. Here. All right. That is a long drum roll. With 62% of the vote, it will be 400, card number 426. Yay! Thank you to everybody who voted and voted twice. These were my top 2. So I'm glad that those were the ones that won the runoff. But I think, from last year, I think no matter what color palette we pick, it's going to be a good one. But I'll keep that out. So like I said earlier, I did go ahead and I went through my little, my swatches. So I got out my Tailored Expressions swatches, and I got out Gina K because I didn't have a Tailored Expressions color for everything. So I went through earlier and kind of matched up what I thought would work. So let me start getting these out, and then we'll kind of see what we're working with this month. Oh, I guess you can see face. So I've shared this before. These are the calendars I'm giving away. These are the 4 for giveaway. I'm going to set these down and kind of tell you about how I keep my cardstocks and inks. So I already showed you these, and my cardstock rings I keep in color order, and my inks and my cardstock itself I keep in alphabetical order. That way I can find, oh, Brussels sprout, which is actually one I need. I know exactly where it's going to be on my shelf and in my spinner, instead of having to rifle through like all of the greens to find it. Speaking of that, let me get out. I posted on my community tab, but I keep my cardstock in these project jackets. I don't know if they're still on sale, but these were on sale for Black Friday. I think it was a 30 pack for like $10. So check out the community tab if you would like to try this too. I really love it this way. I put my cardstock in here, and then any scraps I have left over just go in the front. All right, but let's go ahead. Get out the colors. See, and having them in alphabetical order, you know, I can just go through and find them like this. I do have one Gina K I need to get out. Oh my goodness. So earlier I went through and I got my colors, and instead of writing down the color it was, I wrote down what the color cube card called it. So now I have to go back through and figure out which one it was, because I actually thought this was black from looking at the front of the card, but it's not. They call it dark. Oh, here it is. They call it dark teal. Okay, it was blue corn. I'm going to go ahead and write that down so I don't forget. All right. I think this will be a fun one. Susan here. Susan has let us know, according to Martha Stewart, macarons or French macaroons are meringue with almond flour filled buttercream, jam, or ganache. Macaroons showcase coconut. All right. Yeah. I don't bake a lot. I'll just use them interchangeably. But thank you for that. Thanks for letting us know and for taking the time to go on do a little research for us. So the colors that we will be using for this series are from Tailored Expressions: Brussels sprout, spearmint, oyster, sour gummy, and blue corn. This is a very fun color palette. And they don't really have a salmon color at Tailored Expressions. So for that, I got out Gina K Designs Peach Bellini. So I like that. If you're liking the color palette, go ahead and let me know over in that chat box. Just put color. All right. Ooh, Karen. Karen says, Stampin' Storage has a Black Friday sale, 25% off on their carousel. Oh, you guys, you are going to want to get over there. That's what I have back here. And I actually asked Santa for one for Christmas. So I get to put that together on Christmas Day because I have too many Tailored Expressions inks. Go ahead, guys, get in your final questions. Here, let's do that one. Get in your final questions. I do have the one starred that we'll go through. Let me see if I've missed any. All right, yeah. Get in any final questions, but I think what I'll do here is I'll go through and see what we have. Okay. Hold on, I gotta shut that banner off. Here we go. All right. First up, Catherine asks, with your videos being pre-recorded, will you be doing all 3 daily or, oh, never mind, LOL. Okay, I already answered, but if you came in late, I will be opening 3, most of the days 4 crafty calendars each day here live. But Spellbinders did send me an advent calendar, and I'll still be opening that each day live with you, but I had to do a specific video just for them because they sent me that calendar. So that will be pre-recorded and it will go live before my live streams each day. So I like that. I like how you answered your own question. But in case people came in late, Dee said, where did you get the little album and what is it called? Dee, so the little album, she's talking about this. Again, if you came in late, for my Spellbinders videos, I decorated pages to go in this album, 1 for each day. This is actually a Polaroid photo album from Amazon. Now, this as well, on the community tab, like you might have to scroll down a little bit, but this was also on sale for Black Friday. I think I ended up ordering myself another one because you guys, it was so fun to put this together. I cannot wait to share it with you. But this might be one of my favorite projects I've ever made. It's so fun to flip through, and I think that you guys hopefully are going to love it too. But yes, this is just a mini Polaroid album. And I know on Amazon, they have lots of different colors. I think if I remember right, Sandra maybe said that she got a mint green one, but they have lots of different colors. And it will be linked in each of my pre-recorded videos. But yeah, check out my community tab, and I already have a link there. Let's see. Paula said, I missed which videos you said were going to be 7 and 8 a.m. Sorry about that. No big deal, Paula. So yes, the Spellbinders pre-recorded, depending on if it's like sheet load day or not, they're mostly going to go live at 7 a.m. Central. But on the 1st and 2nd, because I have my sheet load videos going live at that time, they will go live, I think I set it to 8 a.m. Central. So you're going to want to check them out because they're super fun. And they're quick. Like, you know, it's not like a 20-minute process video. They are ranging between like 4 and 6 minutes usually. Usually they're in the 4-minute range. So it's just something you can wake up and watch a quick video, get inspired for the day. Oh, and speaking of that, I wanted... Somebody earlier said something great. Oh, yes, here. I forgot to share. Barbara earlier said that she has a Spellbinders kit, and that's different from last year, where last year she would search through her stash for something similar to maybe what I opened that day and create. I absolutely love that. So as you know, I'm getting together with you each day. If you have an advent calendar, you can create along with it. If you just want to watch, you can do that too. But you know, if you just want to look through your own stash and like create a tag with me, I think that's so fun. All right. And then Barbara says, can I estimate the size of the tag? Well, here on my desk, we can do that. So I know you can't see the ruler, but I'll kind of bring them over here. So this is about 2.5 by 3 3/4. This is about 2.5 by 4. This is the Tailored Expressions one. Ooh, yay. I just saw this. Let me do that. The folders are still on sale at Amazon. Awesome. So yeah, check out my community tab for that link. You get 30 at a time. These, which it has the backer tag and then some toppers to put on that fold up. This is a little smaller, so this one's about 2 by 3.5. And then the pink and main one, which I have not even taken out of the package yet. Ooh, it's stuck in there. So it has, the reason I like this, when Danny used it, it's so pretty how you have like your regular shape tag, but then you have this lovely scallop to go behind it. And then it also has a scallop topper you can put. But I'll tell you, so the scallop one is about 2 3/4 by 4. And this is about, oops, I forgot that. This is about 2.5 by 3.5. So hopefully that helped. All right, let's go to our next question. Okay, Dava says, which brands do you keep cardstock for? So before I got on the Tailored Expressions team, I had Gina K inks and Gina K cardstock. Loved them. But once I got on the TE team, because I have to use only their cardstocks and their inks, that is what I keep up to date now. But I did realize today that there were 2 colors that I didn't have a TE color for, and that was Gina K Plum Punch and then the Peach Bellini. I will probably go ahead and order another package of each of these cardstocks because they are great colors. But mostly back there, it's all the Tailored Expressions. Now, when I get my other ink carousel up, I'm going to put my Gina K inks back over here. Right now, they're on the other side of my room, so I kind of forget about them, but I'll have enough room on my carousel. Rebecca says, I think she means re-voting. And yes, we did re-vote for the runoff. If that's not what you meant, Rebecca, put another question over there for me. And Michelle says, any way to win tags through the replay? Gotta work. Michelle, there is not, but good news is I go live at the same time every day. So if you work Monday through Friday and you're always working at 10, on the weekends, I will still be going live at that 10 a.m. Central. So you can come and join us then and win. It's just I could never figure out a way to make it fair for my live viewers and, like to figure out how that they could do it, because I like it to be quick, just get it over with, get it given away. Thank you for that question. Let me go back and see if I missed any others. Okay. Sorry. Okay. Judy says, are you using the Tailored Expressions tag die set? Yeah. So I have those 4 different ones, and you probably just saw them there as I went through and did the sizing. So hopefully that answered that. I saw somebody ask about the community tab, and then Judy helped. Yeah, so the community tab, if you go to my main YouTube page, like my channel page, one of the tabs right underneath my header says community. So that's where you would go to that. If you're on like an old mobile device, like an iPad or an iPhone that like maybe you couldn't update, you used to not be able to see the community tab on there. So you might have to be on a computer to ensure that you see it. But I think if you sign up for all notifications on my channel and allow YouTube to send you emails, I think maybe you'll get an email when I post. Not 100% on that. Teresa, welcome, Teresa. She says, how will I decide which tag die to use? That's just however I'm feeling that day. Some of these are smaller or bigger than others. So it just kind of whatever strikes my fancy that day. Yeah. Hopefully that answered that. It's not even a real answer. I don't know. It's just, yeah, whatever I feel like might fit best. Or if I haven't used one in a while, then maybe I'll get that one out. All right. I thought I saw one more question. Okay. And you'll want to get any final questions in because we will be, I got to look at my list and make sure I didn't miss anything. Oh, the only thing I do want to let you know about, I have a playlist for my live series and my pre-recorded ones. Now, you probably can't see the ones for the Spellbinders pre-recorded yet, but I have the links, I think both of the links, down in the description box below. So, you know, if you miss a few days, you can go to that playlist and just watch them all there in one spot. Susan wants to know, will there be polls or a spinner to determine which adventure you craft with? Yeah, so I will show you that again, Susan. I showed earlier, but oops. This, I'll be using Wheel of Names every day to spin. So we have lots of opportunities for either viewer's choice, artist choice, each of the companies. And then right there, there's that member choice where if it hits on there, one live viewer will get to tell me what they want to see me work with. So that's a big one. Sorry, not one live viewer. Sorry, one live viewing channel member. So channel members are the people who support me each month. And I know I say it all the time, but they seriously do keep me creating here on YouTube, and they help keep the current sheetload of cards free for all subscribers. So thanks again to my channel members. If you are a channel member, over in the chat, I want you to put in like some of your custom emojis that you can use and throw in there and let me know that you're here. Karen has a question. Karen says, can you tell me again where to get the form for the secret words? So Nightbot has been sharing the link, but at the very top of the description box below, there is also a link. I will also add in, I don't know if I've done it. No, probably not on these. I will later add in a link to the Polaroid albums if you're interested in that. Ooh, I see lots of, I can't bring them on screen because they don't show the images. It just shows like here, Susan put in the crafty era. But yes, thank you for getting those over in the chat. Oh yes, Teresa did not know about them. So Teresa, oh, where you at? She did not know about the custom emojis. It is newer. I went to update like the membership badge because I thought I could only do up to 2 years. So I was going to make the 2 years a little bit different instead of having the big 2 on it. And then I saw I could go up to like 6 years or something, and I could add custom emojis. So I think that's always kind of fun. Okay, any last questions, guys? I'm going to take a drink. I'm going to see if any, oh, here we go. David says, what is the conversation about folders and Amazon discount? Where's a link? Right now, David, the project folders that I use for my cardstock, the project folders that I use, they're on sale for Black Friday. And if you go to my community tab, you might have to scroll down a couple posts. There's a link to these. And there's also a link to the Polaroid album. Like I said, I think right now it's $30 for $10, but I'm not 100%. Oh, Teresa, the custom emojis, if you go to the emoji section of your chat, they'll be the ones at the top that I think says, call me Crafty Al. I don't know if I can even use them. No, I can. I haven't used it enough to know though. Oh, no, you just said you found them. All right. I will too. I'll add the Polaroid album and the project folders to the product list in the description box, just in case you're watching this on replay. Okay, yep. Susan says 30 for $9.99. Yeah, I have probably bought 3 to 4 sets of those, and I did not get them for $10. So that's a great deal. All right, guys. Well, I think if there aren't, and speaking of that, if you do come up with questions, leave them in the comment section below, and I can answer them there as well. So I should have said this at the beginning, but especially if you're watching the replay and you have a question that didn't get answered, leave it below and I will answer that. But I think, guys, I guess I will see you on Sunday, December 1st, right? At 10 o'clock a.m. Central. So make sure to get a lot of rest. I know that I'm going to need it. I might be too hyped up though from seeing Wicked, you know, tomorrow night. Might be, yeah, too hyped up on Sunday, but I think it's going to be a fun month, guys. If you agree, don't forget to give this video your stamp of approval. Give it a thumbs up. Oh my goodness, you guys. We have over 100 thumbs up. Thank you so much. That is excellent. That's going to help push this out to other people so that they can come and join us. Because let me tell you, it is a fun time around here during the month. I think everybody agrees. Yes, here Susan said it's going to be a fun month. I agree. I agree. It's tiring, but it is super fun. Until, guys, you know what I say? Until my next one, I hope you're all having a crafty day. Thanks for being here. Bye-bye.